Good morning. The island of El Hierro continues to receive migrants from Africa. Last weekend, 4 more boats arrived. There are a total of 449 migrants on board, including 30 minors. The first of these boats, carrying 75 people, mainly from sub-Saharan Africa, was located around 7:53 p.m. on Saturday. Later that evening, around 11 o'clock, a lifeboat captain sighted lights at sea. That indicated the presence of a second boat carrying 130 people, including a woman and 12 minors. Shortly after, the Guardia Civil was deployed again. They accompanied a boat with 132 migrants, all men. The last boat had engine problems. There were 112 people on board that one. Passenger traffic at Aena's airports hit a record high last year as tourism rebounded strongly after several years of disruption caused by the pandemic. The number of passengers travelling through Spain's airports last year rose 16% from 2022 to 283 million. The figure was 2.9% higher than in 2019, the last full year before the pandemic grounded flights, with December traffic up 11% from the same month 4 years earlier. Spanish airports are among the first in Europe to exceed pre-pandemic activity, as they rely more on leisure and less on business travel, which has recovered more slowly. The airline sector returned to profitability last year as demand boomed across North America, the Middle East and Europe, while staff shortages at airports and airlines were mainly resolved. And a notorious British fraudster who swindled £300,000 from his ex-girlfriend is released from jail and living in Spain with his family, a court has heard. Mark Acklom was extradited to Spain in 2021 after being freed from a nearly 6-year sentence imposed in England back in 2019. But a UK court has been told that the 50-year-old is now living with his family after serving a further 2 years in a Spanish jail. No details were revealed of his exact whereabouts. He's wanted by the UK's Avon and Somerset police for scamming his then-girlfriend Carolyn Woods out of her life savings in a romance fraud that began back in 2012. During his relationship with Ms. Woods, Acklom posed as a Swiss banker and an MI6 agent. Since then, prosecutors have been using Proceeds of Crime Act legislation to try and recover the money stolen from Ms. Woods. A 2-day hearing was being held in Bristol for Acklom's lawyers to argue there had been an abusive process in the hearings due to a lack of disclosure. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.